Welcome back to See You on the Start Line podcast. I'm John from CJM'S Events, the event coordinator and race director. This is episode 40 of the See You on the Start Line podcast. This week we're talking bikes, tyres and choices, because sometimes it's not the bike that makes or breaks your day, it's the tyre you choose to roll it on. We'll also look ahead to a packed spring and summer calendar of events from Ride the Rakaia through to the Graler and around Brunner. And I've got an extra note today. If you're into bikes and gear, you need to get along to the Outdoor Expo on the weekend of October 4th and 5th. It's New Zealand's biggest expo right at the Canterbury AMP Park, and we'll be there in the bike section. So lock it in, come see us and check out the best in bikes, gear and outdoor adventure. Okay, moving forward, over the last couple of weeks we've talked VO2 max, we've talked about mixing up challenges. This week it's about choosing your weapon. It's the bike, road bike, gravel bike or mountain bike, and it's the tyres you get the most effective out of. Okay, it sounds small, but it can be huge difference. On a chunky gravel, a wider tyre with a touch less pressure means comfort, grip and fewer punches. Yes, you can give up a bit of speed, but the fastest tyre is the one that still has air in it at the end of the day and at the finish line. We've got an article that was done by Bike Radar, had a great piece recently, the UCI Level Racer, about why sometimes on mountain bike tyres, ridden on a gravel bike can actually be faster overall. Because on the rough courses, punches definitely slow you down and make a hell of a difference for you. So it's better to basically, as I said earlier, hit that finish line than any rolling resistance throughout the ride. So coming up with bikes, pretty easy decision when you're riding Ride the Rakaia, it's a road bike. Now this is on Saturday the 25th of October, which is Labour weekend. It's 93k of pure sealed road. This is real road bike territory. Fast and smooth. If you're chasing time, bring the Aero wheels. Tyres, definitely road tyres. Slicks can make a big difference, and the right air pressure in them as well. More pressure can really help you on those sprint finishes, but maybe a bit more control and a little less bounce if you don't have too much air in the tyres. We've got Ride the Wilderness coming up on Saturday the 15th of November. This is Canterbury anniversary weekend for everyone in Christchurch, but people from throughout New Zealand. It is worth the travel to come out and see the West Coast. It is absolutely fantastic that we make a weekend of it, or even make a week's holiday of it. There are 4 distances. The 21k, that's from Kumara, 59k from Cowboy Paradise. It is a new place up there now. Up there tomorrow, checking things out. It's just been transformed, so it's definitely worth a start up at the Cowboy Paradise for the 59k. We've got the 95k from Hokitika, 126k from Ross, the big ride. Again, this is looking like we'll have to go through Matt Newton's property and down through the Ngātahu and the Shis properties. May drop it back down to the 125k. We just need to check a couple of things out for this tomorrow, but it looks like that'll be the route. The Totra Bridge will be repaired for 2026 event. So it's all on the West Coast Wilderness Trail, rainforest, boardwalks, bush sections, open flats. Gravel bikes really thrive on the open windy stretches. Mountain bike hardtails rule the twisty stuff. So tyres, gravel bikes 40 to 45mm tubeless. Mountain bikes 21.1 to 2.25 fast XC tread. It's all go on these. And don't forget, the early bird entries for these close on the 7th of September. Race day is the 15th of November, 7th of September, that is Sunday week, early bird entries. So get into that and get yourself some savings for that event. Then 2 weeks after that, Sunday the 7th of December, we have Bridge to Bridge. This is on the south bank of the Waimakariri River, although we do have the Enduro going up the north bank and then back down the south. So the distances are 12k from Hall Road, 30k from the Willows, 58k starting under the Waimakariri Gorge Bridge, and the 155, as mentioned earlier, the Enduro format going up the north bank and down the south bank. The south bank is rougher with river trail, stop banks, mountain bike, single track, through the McLean's Island mountain bike track. Gravel or mountain bike, both feature in the finishes. Just don't bring paper thin tyres. The surface has changed throughout, depends whether the river's been in flood beforehand. You can come down that road one day, 1 week, and one day another, and you're actually in a whole different ride. So go wider, tougher, and enjoy the ride. That's what I'd recommend on that. Gold Trail on the 31st of January 2026. Historic mining route. This forestry roads can be lumpy. There is gravel or mountain bike. Hardtail would be the recommendations in this. Pick what you're confident on for those hours of racing. Some people can do it in 1 hour, 1 hour 30. I think the record is for that, and then other people are out there for 3.5 hours. Tyres need to be durable with good casings and plenty of fresh sealant. It is a great race. Starts in Shantytown outside the Golden Nugget Hotel and finishes at the Hotel Lake Brunner in Moana for some stunning views. So make sure you get into that at Gold Trail, goldtrail.co.nz. Then a fortnight later, 14th of February, it is the Graveler. So 132k across Molesworth Station, New Zealand's ultimate gravel bike race. It's either recommendation is gravel bikes or mountain bike hardtail. E-bikes are welcome, but if you bring an e-bike, you need to have 3 batteries. 1 starting on the bike naturally and 2 fully charged, because you will need it throughout it. Tyres need to be 40 to 45 mil for gravel or a lightweight XC mountain bike. Durability on this one comes first, and you'll be thanking yourself for it as you cross the finish line. Last year the race was 1 on gravel bike, 2nd was mountain bike, 3rd was gravel bike, so it can mix it up. It all comes down to how good the rider is, really, I'd say. So make sure you get into the Graveler. This is Saturday the 14th of February. It's on Valentine's Day, so if you want to bring the wife, or the wives want to bring the husband up for a nice relaxing weekend, or relax after the bike race, that's the time to do it. Grab your Valentine and bring them to the event. Okay, Around Brunner is on the 2nd of May 2026. You've got 2 options here. You've got 140k. This is the Sealed Road Classic for you. Or you've got the 108k gravel route. Road bikes own the Classic, while the 25 to 28 millimeter slicks on those, they'll hum along on those. The gravel course, 40 to 45 millimeters gravel tires or mountain bike, if you want a bit more comfort. This is on the back end of the Gold Trail route for the first 15 to 20k, so it can be pretty rugged on that. There's a couple of really awesome uphill climbs there. The winner last year, he didn't get off his bike, or he tells us he didn't get off his bike. Many people did actually. He couldn't ride the bike up one of the hills. So there is some challenging stuff in there for you, especially in the gravel course. That's 108k. Fantastic race, fantastic scenery, and an event you want to have in your diary. Okay, other events coming up that need to be on your radar, and these aren't bike races. We've got Pawsome Run on Sunday the 7th of September. This is for dogs and humans. It is fun. We've got distances of 10k, 5k, or if you go Dog's Got Little Legs or You've Got Little Legs, there's a 2.5k that you can do. Entries for this close on Sunday. Well, entries won't altogether close, but they will go up in price to late entry fees after Sunday. So make sure you get in and grab those before the 31st of August. This is at the Canterbury AMP Park as well. Muddy Good Run, 28th of September. Mud pits, skippy bins, cars to climb over, cars to crawl over, water slides, mud slides. This is for all ages from 4 years of age, and anyone who's from 4 years doing the children's race need to have a parent with them, or it could be a grandparent as well. So if you want to get in there with the grandkids and slide around in the mud, that's your chance to do it. That's at Mandeville Sports Centre. Colour Zone Run on the 23rd of November. Make the whole family look like a rainbow. This is in the Christchurch Residential Red Zone over off Avondale Road. It is a fantastic day. Heaps of colour blasts, colour throws. Every 500 metres you have a different colour coming at you. It is just a fantastic day. You want to put that one in your diary. And for all those serious runners, looks like there's a lot clicking into this one. Here is the Canterbury Half Marathon out at Pegasus on Sunday the 14th of December. There is the scenic lap around the lake, and the finish coming across Bob's Bridge. It was a real hit last year, and it's back again. So this is a half marathon, 9k or 2.5k for the kids. It is really cool. This is actually limited to 1,000 runners, and you need to get into that one really quickly. Early bird closes in the end of September. 30th of September entries close for that, so you want to make sure you grab those entries before then. Then moving to the new year, we've got Aotearoa Ultra Marathon on the 10th of January. We've got the 101k starting at Little River, 53k starting at Pigeon Bay, and 15k starting at Gebby's Pass, all finishing at Hallswell Quarry in Christchurch. You want to make sure that event you get into. It is going to be a really classic this year. Then Wine Run on the 17th of January. A wine tasting and cheese and crackers every 1k. It is just great. You get a memorabilia wine glass at the end of it with a coin to redeem for your favourite wine. And we've got live entertainment, food trucks. It is just one fantastic event. Buses to and from the event as well, the party. And it is just pretty spectacular afternoon. The run walk starts at 4 o'clock and finishes wound up at 9 o'clock, where you catch the bus to go home, or you have someone pick you up, or if you have been the sober driver, you can drive all your friends and that home. People dress up. We have the best dress competitions. It is just the best run ever, as it's been said. So make sure you've got that booked in. So don't forget, on the 4th and 5th of October with the Outdoor Expo at Canterbury AMP Park. As I said, this is New Zealand's biggest expo, and if you're into cycling, running or outdoor fitness, or just love the atmosphere, you need to be there. There will be at the bike section talking events and what you can do, what rides we've got coming up and how that all works. We'll even have a few giveaways, so put this in your diary. That's the 4th and 5th of October, and we will see you there. So the next 90 seconds for your action plan. Here's what your action plan needs to be this week. Pick your weapon, road, gravel or mountain bike, and line it up with the right event. You've got the summary of those events there. Grab those if you want to do them all. If you've got an array of bikes, or you can do one bike, jump into it there. So choose your tyres wisely. You might just be changing the tyres, not changing the bikes. Speed means nothing if you're standing on the side of the road and on the course fixing some flats. We can show you some good videos of some people in the Graveler with some videos that were put together on how not to change your bike tubes. So enter now. Commitment beats intention. Tell your ride buddies, pin it on the fridge, share it on the notice board. Accountability really does work. And 5, get in 2 shakedown rides this week to test your setup. And of course, don't forget, the merchandise is live out there for all our events. We've got event insurances available for peace of mind, and the promo button is there for schools, groups or individuals to raise 10% on the entries. So that's episode 40 of See You on the Start Line. It's bikes, tyres and choices. It's all about making the setup work for you. Remember, we'll see you at Ride the Rakaia, Ride the Wilderness, Bridge to Bridge, Gold Trail, the Graveler and around Brunner, plus the Outdoor Expo on the 4th and 5th of October. Take care, everyone.